We've all been there. You're trying to implement a agile transformation and someone says, we've tried that before. ED, let's just be honest. This just doesn't work. That can hit your stomach. But what if I told you there were some specific concepts that can completely flip that resistance on its side? I've used these exact same concepts with teams, and let's just say they ended up having to change your heart. In this episode, I'll show you what they are, exactly how to use them, and the psychology triggers that make them actually work. Point number 3 is particularly powerful. It transforms even the most stubborn skeptic into the most one that wants to work with you. Let me show you. Point number 1, fear of change. When someone says, this won't work here, or we're different, don't argue. Actually, just pause for a moment and agree. You're right to be cautious. What specific part concerns you the most? See, this approach acknowledges their hesitation and it invites them to pinpoint the exact issue. Why is this important? By validating other person's concerns, you transform a broad complaint into a specific conversation. This shift from a vague resistance to a concrete topic opens up the door for collaboration and problem solving rather than confrontation. Experiment with these actionable tips. First, listen carefully. Encourage the person to elaborate on their concerns. The more you understand, the easier it is to address them. Next point, seek small wins. Once you identify the exact worry, propose a manageable experiment or pilot to tackle that specific issue. And the last and final one, offer assurance. Explain how similar concerns were successfully resolved in past agile projects, helping to reduce fear of the unknown. Point number 2, productivity concerns. When someone says, this will slow us down, respond with, I understand your concern. Let's try it for 2 weeks. Let's measure the results together. See, this creates a short, safe experiment that acknowledges their worry and sets clear endpoints for evaluation. This is important because Agile feels disruptive to people accustomed to the traditional methods. What are the traditional methods? Predictive, software development lifecycle, basically more of a traditional approach to leading projects. So proposing a defined time frame to test these new approaches demonstrates your respect for time, output, while also gathering real data to either validate or refute their concerns. Experiment with some of these actionable tips. 1, define clear metrics. Decide upfront what success or improvement looks like. For example, reduce defects, faster turnaround time, higher team morale. Next point, communicate the process. Keep all stakeholders in the loop of what will be measured and how. The one thing about it, transparency reduces suspicion. And the next one, review the data together at the end of 2 weeks. Sit down with the skeptics to examine outcomes and decide on next steps collaboratively. Well, you know the point that I've been excited to, I couldn't even wait to get to, which is point number 3, ROI, return on investments. When executives question the value of Agile, say, the companies outperforming yours are actually using this approach. Would you like to see the specific results? See, this positions Agile as a competitive advantage and shifts the discussion from defensive to curiosity. Why is this important? See, leaders often need tangible proof before endorsing a shift in a mindset, framework, or methodology. By referencing industry benchmarks or competitor success, you anchor Agile in a real-world business outcome and invite data-driven exploration.